Third and goal from the 4. Dak looking left, going left. There he is, 87, Ferguson with the touchdown.
Boy, that's surprising on 3rd and long.
Here's 1st and goal, and he's got another touchdown pass with a flag down. This one to the rookie tight end, Schoonmaker.
Lamb to the slot at the bottom. Screen. Dowdle. Rico Dowdle cuts it back into the end zone for the Dallas touchdown.
And it looks like they have him in kind of a hybrid role for Gonzalez. Here's Prescott looking to throw a fade for CeeDee Lamb. He's got it. Touchdown, Dallas.
On him if he didn't just exit the game for injury, and that is a great ball. A great job by CeeDee Lamb getting.
Turpin in motion, heading downfield. Dak throwing that way. Turpin got it! Touchdown! What a play! Speed on display.
All you can say is beep beep. He was flying out of that motion. And one thing we've learned out of the league this year is that guys that are going in motion sometimes add that little extra element of speed. And what did Mike McCarthy tell us about Devontae Turpin? Thought that special teams could end up being the difference in the game.
2nd and goal. Pressure off the edge. Pollard picks it up. This one for the touchdown. Brandon Cooks. Prescott backpedaling. Got it to number 3.
Yeah, here we go.
Prescott going end zone. Caught for the touchdown, Ferguson.
Ferguson's just going to run right by him, and this is a big-time ball. It's a one-handed stab there by Ferguson.
Here's Prescott. Over the middle, fired, caught, CeeDee Lamb, touchdown, Dallas.
They call it a rocker step. You always want to lean into the foot you're going to cut with, so he leans into the left foot, allows him to cross leverage on Kendrick, and that ball.
3rd and 8, 4-man rush. Prescott escapes. Rolling, looking, throwing, caught for the touchdown. Guess who?
They get beat on the left side. The pressure comes off his left pretty quick and his ability to buy time. But take a look at the safety coming off his spot. Just stay.
Yeah, here we go.
Prescott launching, end zone, has a man. Caught, touchdown, Brandon Cooks. Quick throw, Ferguson is in. Touchdown, Dallas. 3rd and goal. Prescott looks, pumps, throws, it is caught for the touchdown by Turpin. He comes back in and he scores, and the Cowboys grab the lead. Prescott looking, throwing, end zone, he's got it for the touchdown. It's Jalen Tolbert.
He comes alive in the scramble, and now it sets up a 2-point conversion. Try to make this a field goal game.
Jalen Tolbert's first NFL touchdown. Bringing the fullback, fake to Pollard here, floating it out for Ferguson, touchdown, Dallas. 2nd and goal. Prescott going for Cooks. He's got it. Touchdown, Dallas. Play clock winding down. They get the playoff. Protected. Going deep. Michael Gallup. He's got it. Touchdown, Dallas.
This gold zone area on the fringe of the red zone between midfield and the 25, and he just gives Michael Gallup a shot. It's not terrible coverage.
Yeah, here we go.
Looking, throwing end zone. Another one for CeeDee Lamb and a touchdown, Dallas.
Take a look here at McLeod, number 44. They're just high-lowing him. If he jumps Michael Gallup, they're going to throw it over his head. If he gets depth on CeeDee Lamb, they're going to throw it to Gallup. That's just a simple 2-on-1.
Prescott over the middle, caught for the touchdown. 3rd and goal. Panthers show blitz. They come with it. Prescott floating one for the corner. Caught! CeeDee Lamb! Touchdown, Dallas.
It's just the red zone. It's like against the best teams. That could cost you.
2nd and 10 from the 16. Dowdle gets the screen pass. Dowdle to the end zone for a Dallas touchdown.
Here we go.
Going for the big ball. Wide open. Touchdown. Brandon Cooks.
And I want you to watch Cooks right here. He's going to come in and go all the way back out. And just turnstiles the defense right there. You get the motion to see who's running with him if it's man or zone.
All kinds of time for Dak. Going to the end zone. Touchdown. CeeDee Lamb and the Cowboys.
Turning. I want you to watch the outside. Look to your right. Look at the O-line in here, actually. Look at this time. You can't throw this ball. No one's around him, Jim. I mean, that's why they can win the Super Bowl of the NFC, and they're all Super Bowl worthy. They're complete football teams.
Cowboys will have the Eagles here December the 10th. There's Dak. Down the middle. He's got Cooks for the touchdown. Oh, it's Turpin.
Pollard is the backup, a fullback in the game here. Fake to Pollard. Protected well. Fires. Caught. Touchdown, CeeDee Lamb. Pressure. Fires. Caught. Wide open. Touchdown. Lamb comes to the left. Looks toward Lamb. Shoulder shake. Throws. That's going to be caught by Ferguson. Touchdown.
Spring full. Prescott bouncing, looking, escaping, throwing on the run. Flag is down as Lamb catches it, takes it to the end zone for a touchdown.
He's going to look one, he's going to look two, and when it's not there immediately, he's going to get out of there. The difference in this offense lately has been the ability to get into that transition passing game. When he doesn't like the first two, you saw it again.
Prescott looking to throw inside for the touchdown with Gallup.
How much does Mike McCarthy want to rely on that in these early downs?
2nd down. Prescott quick throw again. Lamb in stride. Room to run. He's down inside the 20. Makes the move. CeeDee Lamb is going to score. 17th play of this drive. It's Prescott. Pressure in his face again. Throwing for the corner. Cooks. Cooks. Does he have it? Touchdown, Dallas. Oh, we're tied.
Let's take a look here. Great job going up the high point the ball. He's got it there. Does he maintain through the ground?
He sure does.
Yeah, he sure does. That's a big-time drive. We mentioned Dak Prescott needed his moment. Was it going to come today? And I'll tell you what, that drive right there, if it holds up, pretty good moment right there for this season.
That was an unbelievable catch and throw. Cooks, who's not a big guy. He's only 5'10".
Now 3rd down and 13. Blitz coming. Prescott able to get out of the end zone. And now airs it out for Lamb. He's got it. He's gone. When he gets there, it's a touchdown, Cowboys. On top.
You know, we've seen on those last two runs, he's a powerful guy, and he can run between the tackles.
2nd and 4. End zone. Cooks. Touchdown, Cowboys.
On the fake. Pressure on Prescott. Throws it to the corner. It's caught. Touchdown, Dallas. Jalen Tolbert.
And just watch the timing of this. Tolbert's running a corner route, and Dak just purposely throws this ball in a trail position. Deron Payne, the defensive tackle, is in his face, and he knows.
Prescott over the middle. It's caught. Lamb is in. Touchdown.
And that's worst case scenario for this Washington team to give Dallas. You can see he clearly extends the ball. Post bye week, they've been amongst the best offenses in the league.
Prescott can't find anyone. Retreats. Point says go right there. Caught. Lamb again.
Get into the scramble. Watch this little point. So he's going to move to his right. Now watch this little point. Oh, he's just saying, CD, go. And there he just looks him off, and CD Lamb.
Third down. Prescott stands in, going for the corner for Cooks. He's got it. It's another touchdown, Cowboys.